Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Yo, Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. Yo, Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave.
Good morning and afternoon, depending on what part of the world you live in. This is the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show.
Yeah.
What's going on, beautiful people?
We're in the building.
Yes. Happy Thursday.
Yes.
Happy Thursday.
Definitely.
Yes, we almost there to that weekend point. You get your party on. Come on out to Fridays tomorrow. But first and foremost, let's introduce our co-host here, the man that always had the plan, and together we understand. We call him what? Smooth P.
And sitting next to me on my left, my man, Armello, dressed today in the white and yellow. We call him the one, the only Storm Norm, the general, y'all. In the building.
What's good, P? What's
here.
good? We in the building. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. That's BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter and Periscope. Listen, the Twitter handle is @StormofBKS1.
Yes.
Then we retweet that to @BKS1 Radio ENT, so you can watch us live there. So we everywhere. Shout out to everybody listening to us live on the TuneIn app. We are on the TuneIn app right now as we're speaking to you, and you can download it for free. And it works on any mobile device.
Yes, sir.
You can listen to all your favorite radio stations on there. And guess who's on there? WBKS1.com. Shout out to everybody that is checking us out and watching us live right now on the mother site, WBKS1.com. Yes, that's the mother site. And salute to everybody trickling in on FB and checking us out on FB. But you can watch us all over the place, so there's no excuses. So no matter what platform you are listening to us on, click the share button right now. Just click the share button, share it out to the peoples, so we can talk about some things. We're going to talk about some things today on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show, because it is morning in a lot of other places. So salute, peace, and blessings. Let's give some FB love. Shout out to Terrence Bellamy on the check-in. Shout out to my man T. Ingram on the check-in. Dorothy Norman Rucker on the check-in. Shout out to Alicia Platinum Mitchell on the check-in. Bird Johnson. Dre. What's up, Dre? Dre something on the check-in. Shout out to Kim Sharif, a.k.a. the Diva.
Yes, sir.
All right. Shout out to Kevin Hurdle on the check-in. Shout out to my man D-Mac on the check-in. Shout out to C. Johnson. Great morning, Queen. Great morning to you. Shout out to Lisa St. Hillier on the check-in. Shout out to Kenneth Hurdle, Janine Williams, David Lee, Yvette Roach, Remove Span. As y'all trickle in, I'm going to show y'all some love. Tyrone Miller, Tracy Abrams. Good afternoon, Tracy. How you doing, Tracy? All right, because some of y'all on that West Coast check-in is still the morning for y'all. So salute, peace, and blessings to y'all. We're going to talk about several things today. Got a lot of topics to discuss. All right. Question. Do you think it causes more problems when you tell your relationship business to a family member or a friend? Do you think that causes more problems, or is it helpful? Does it help you to get the answers you need to try to fix your problems? Or should you work your problems out without telling your business and putting your business out there? I want to know what y'all think. Phone lines are open too, so you can call in 646-233-1302. You already know. Now you know I got some announcements. There's some incredible things going down, and you know it's about to be Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
October. But guess what? An amazing production is being brought to New Jersey, off-Broadway production by Styletainment. Styletainment is an awesome production entertainment company and everything. They are bringing you an off-Broadway production of a cancer survivor's story. All right, it's an amazing production put together by Styletainment. It's in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we're going to give out 2 tickets. The production is going to be at the Mary Birch Theater, Essex County College. That's located at 303 University Avenue, Newark, New Jersey. All right, the general tickets are $40, VIP is $60. But guess what? We got some free tickets to give away to this awesome production of a cancer survivor's story. All right, so again, this takes place October 5th at 4 p.m. The showtime is 4 p.m. October 5th. It's going down. It's an amazing production. So listen, y'all got to get out there and check that out. But we're going to give you a trivia question. So call in right now and get your free tickets. All right. I'm quite sure we're not going to make the question hard for y'all. But if you answer the trivia question, yesterday we had a caller call in and they won 2 free tickets yesterday because they answered the question that we gave them, and it was right on point. So they got those tickets. So if you want some tickets to this amazing production, just give us a call right now. Let me see right now if I have the clip so you can see what you're going to be seeing. All right. Here's just a little sample.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so listen, you want 2 free tickets? Call in right now to 646-233-1302 and answer this very simple trivia question. All right? So that's one thing. Now what's going down Friday? What is going down Friday?
You know what it is, man. Friday Night Live. Happy Hour
Fridays.
Mix.
Yes, it's going down. So make sure y'all come on out and just have a good time. Relax, relate, release. I don't care. Celebrate a birthday. Celebrate an anniversary. Celebrate a graduation. Celebrate life. Just come on out and have a good time. Make it a girls' night out. Make it a guys' night out. Whatever the case may be. But it's going down this Friday. The Happy Hour Mix. All right, at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. TGI Fridays. It's going down. Music is powered by WBKS1.com. All right. And you know, you got your DJs on the set. I'll be rocking out. Your boy DJ Storm on the General, DJ Smooth P, DJ Jess, DJ KT, DJ Sassy, DJ Big H. One of us will be rocking out doing what we do, or maybe all of us sometimes, depending on how we feel. But it goes down this Friday, 10 p.m., to 1 a.m. That's 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. We're starting a little early like we usually do. And who knows, we may go a little over. But come on out this Friday for the Happy Hour Mixes, Friday Night Live, TGI Fridays. You already know what it does. And half price appetizers, right?
And drinks.
And some drink specials. Yeah. And some drink specials. So come on out and rock out with us. Have some fun. Bring one, come all, bring everybody. Just have some fun with the BKS team this Friday at TGI Fridays. Again, so if you think you're good at trivia or whatever, you want those tickets, and you're in the Jersey, New York area, and you want those tickets to this amazing production by Styletainment, a cancer survivor story, just give us a call right now, and let's see what you got, all right? See if you're able to get those tickets. Real quick, let me just show some love. Shout out to Kaz Minor on the check-in. Denise Sparrow, playing for Bo Jackson. C. Johnson says, work them out. Everyone doesn't have your best interest. Talk with a therapist. There is no judgment there. True indeed, because that's our topic too. Do you think, it is helpful to tell your relationship business to a friend or family member? What do you think, P?
I'll say for the most part, no. Keep your business internal as much as possible, and because unless the problem involves someone else, don't involve anyone else. You know what I'm saying? If it's just the two of you, that's the problem, then the two of you talk it out, because what happens when you get other people involved, they start looking at people sideways. So, just if you can work it out internally, just work it out. The less people in your business, the better the relationship.
Okay.
That's always.
All right. I'm seeing C. Johnson said, work them out. Everyone does not have your best interest or talk with a therapist. There is no judgment there. True indeed. Ingrid Judge said it's situational. Sometimes you read a situation wrong, and an unbiased perspective can be helpful. And it's funny because y'all heard about the situation with DJ Drama. DJ Drama and his girlfriend, his girlfriend went and basically put on social media that he's a wife beater.
Oh, wow.
And she was showing marks and all of this on social media. And then, mind you, within the same week,
I love him.
She's on vacation with him. There's new video, and they're on vacation together, and all lovey-dovey, and this and that. So you got people now hating DJ Drama and mad at DJ Drama or whatever, because you went right to social media and put your business out there, and that was your side of the story.
Yeah.
Regardless, nobody should be putting their hands on nobody. But at the same time, you put your business out there. Now your family, your friends know. DJ Drama got aware of that, and now y'all still together. And y'all still together. Now you have to defend the man you're with all the time.
Yeah. I didn't really mean it.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Sometimes it's best to keep
your mouth shut.
Work them problems out amongst you two, because nobody can really help solve your problems but the two of you.
Exactly.
Real talk. So, me personally, I don't think it's a good thing. Some of y'all might. Some of y'all might think, you know what? If I talk to my girlfriend about it and she gives me good advice and get her perspective on it, that might help me out with my decision or with my choice I'm going to make. Really?
And you got to watch. And when people do be telling this stuff to people, watch who you're telling stuff to. If you're talking to somebody who's always in bad relationships, always making bad relationship choices themselves, never really stable, probably not the right person to go vent to and try to get advice from. Because a lot of times they want you to break up so y'all can. Misery loves company. That is a real saying. That is real facts. So if we unhappy together, then we can go hang out. Now I got a hangout partner again. Oh, girl, forget about him. Let's go hang out. Let's find. No.
Right.
Leave people out of it.
All right. We're going to move on.
Yep.
What we got on the slate today, man? I see we loaded up a lot of stuff here. Did we
start from?
Did we discuss?
We didn't. Yeah.
We got a lot going on today. And we talked about Nick. Nick got his own talk show.
We did do that? I thought we didn't do it.
Did we? Okay.
No, we didn't.
Well, Nick Cannon got his own daytime talk show now. All right, so get ready to see Nick Cannon during daytime. Got his own talk show.
Yeah.
He's going to be right up there in the ranks with all the other great African-American brothers and sisters that got their own show. Now Nick got his own show. Now I knew that was coming though. I knew that was coming. Is it something you would support?
Yeah, I mean, he's a good. I don't see why not. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I forgot what it's. I kind of seen like a trailer for it, but I forgot what it's about. It's like a funny thing. He's like he's like a funny man. So.
All right. I want to go right into this story right here. We got jump. Let's jump into it. Yeah. Let's jump right into it. So, Caucasian woman, white woman recorded in racist rant identified as Heather Lynn Patton. So it's been circulating all over the news lately. Basically, what went down. Let me just read this to y'all real quick, and I'm gonna show you the video. I got the video of her rant, and this was just all on the news, CBS and NBC, very recently. So another white person has been caught on camera brazenly saying the N-word, and this time social media has named her Ku Klux Karen.
Oh wow.
Social media is calling her Ku Klux Karen, but according to Heavy.com, the woman has been identified as Heather Lynn Patton. Yes, she is on FB. I went and searched her out. I found the face on FB. Heather Lynn Patton. Patton was recorded on video in a CVS pharmacy in Eagle Rock, Los Angeles. That's where she's from, yes, screaming and spewing hate. The video, which was recorded on September 24th, went viral the following day as users are rushed to identify the woman. When the video begins, Patton is seen leaving the pharmacy screaming and jumping up and down. Now, I hear there may be charges brought against her as well. I'm going to read some more, but I'm just going to show this daggone clip. Matter of fact, should I just show the clip?
Yeah,
I'm going to show the clip.
The clip will tell it all.
Yeah, the clip will tell it all. And here's a clip of Heather Lynn Patton. Oh, did I say her name?
AKA Ku Klux Patton, or whatever they call it. Lynn.
Karen. Ku Klux Karen. All right, so here's the clip right now. It is what it is. So
yeah, it has some language. So
yeah, so here it is.
Sensitive ears.
Here's Heather.
Hey, niggers!
Yeah, she's on drugs or something.
No, I just hate niggers. Fuck you, niggers! I hate niggers!
It's okay, we're calling the cops on you
I would kill a nigger, but the law says I can't kill the niggers. If the law didn't say that I couldn't kill the niggers, they'd all be dead. Here's my license plate number. Nigger, 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 nigger. I hate niggers!
Yeah, she's on drugs or something.
So, no, I'm hearing she may be facing charges.
She should be, because she kind of made threats.
So how would you handle that, P? You at CVS, this woman comes out screaming the N-word. I hate niggas. I would kill them. If it wasn't against the law, I would kill all of them. How would y'all respond?
I think personally, at first, I would be infuriated until she started really talking. I would have laughed at it. Like I would have laughed at her and had to clown her. I hate owners. I would kill owners if the law didn't say that I couldn't. Like I was like, yo, this chick, like she can't be for real. She got to be joking. Like she got it because she looked like Ronald McDonald. She straight up looks like a clown. Sounds like a clown. So I mean, I think initially I probably have been infuriated and want to rip her head off.
Would you have showed some restraint?
Yeah, I probably would have. Like I said, I would have could not be mad after that. After all that she did, I would laugh. I would probably laugh at her instead because I know that she's crazy.
All right, shout out to C. If you still checking out the show, I remember a post that you had. I think it was up this week about an incident that you had, and someone called you a name or whatever. If you can call in, please call into the show right now. 646-233-1302. Because I want to talk about restraint. Can we control our emotions in situations of racism?
Well, I'm going to say it depends on the situation. Because I could tell you absolutely there's probably some situations that I would be violent. Very
If
violent.
if no one physically touched you, right? But you were hit with some blatant racism right to your face, directed at you, how would you handle that?
Yeah, that probably wouldn't turn out real well from. If you're talking crap over there, as long as you're away from me. If you're talking crap over there, I probably would just let you live, go on, be about your ignorant self. I'll probably cuss you out, call you some choice words myself. But if you're up on me and you're doing that, yeah, you pretty much crossed the line. You violated. You crossed the line. I'm about to give you some act right.
So let's share some moments. Have you ever been? I'm quite sure you have, but have you ever been faced with a situation with racism?
Yes.
Was you called the N-word or?
No, but I was just treated in a certain fashion by an older white man in South Carolina, and yes, I was going to whip his ass.
Okay.
Him and I think it was his grandson or whatever. I was going to whip both of their ass, and I told them both that I actually used the N-word because I could tell that when you go to South, when you go down south to like North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, certain places like that, the black people who live there, they learn to interact with people like that a certain way, and sometimes they do and they cow down. So I had to let him know. I said, listen, I'm not one of the ends from down here.
Right.
I'll F you up. So it would be best for you to go over there. And he looked at me and he knew I was absolutely 200% serious about what I said. And him and his grandson left. Because one of my boys who was with me was like, P, man, come on, you going to beat up an old man? I said, I absolutely am. I said, him being disrespectful like he is, if his old behind wants to be disrespectful, I will give him this young ass whipping. But I most definitely was going to handle him and his grandson.
Now that it's becoming more blatant than ever, racism, because you got, a president in the office that kind of, fans the flames, fans the flames and everything, gaslights a lot of the situations that goes on around the country. I see it more and more all the time. My first real encounter with racism was when I went to school. I went to the Arts Institute of Atlanta. And
yeah, they sick crazy down there too.
Yeah. And I happened to be in Forsyth County, and we ran out of gas. We ran out of gas, and it was one gas station open, mind you. And this is how God worked, because it was crazy. I was already in the car with a hothead. One of my roommates from Tennessee, shout out to Gerald. And when we ran out of gas, so we got out. He's like, "Oh, there's a gas station right there." So we pushed it right to that gas station. It was only like maybe about 10 yards to push. All right, so we pushed it like 10 yards, got in front of the gas station. It was an older white man, long beard, whatever, sitting out on the gas station stoop with a shotgun.
Oh, wow.
He had a shotgun between his legs, whatever like that. So he's like, "Oh, man, glad you open. We need some gas," whatever like that. He was like, "Yeah, well, you still need some gas." He said, "Well, you still need some gas." He was like, "We don't serve your kind around here."
Wow.
I was like, "Yo, you serious?" He
With the shotty.
said, "We don't serve no niggers around here."
Wow.
Like that. And so he pumped the gun one time.
Oh, wow. He loaded it up.
My high-head friend was like, What do I? And started mouthing on. I said,
"Man,
bruh,
listen."
I said, "Get in the car.
Yeah, let's push this.
It's two in the morning."
Oh, wow.
I said, "Let's push it back those 10 yards." All right, and just wait till somebody rolled through, because we're coming from a function, so maybe some more people from our school
will come through. Yeah.
coming through that way. Luckily, God had a plan, because sure enough, it was somebody that we recognized from our complex that came through and took us somewhere to get some gas, and we came back and got the car.
Wow.
But that was my first real brush, and I was nervous because dude pumped that shotgun one time.
He loaded it up.
This was Forsyth County, Georgia, and then I found out later that that's one of the most racist counties in Georgia. And I was caught out there 2 a.m. So that was my first brush with racism. If you got a story you want to share, call in right now, 646-233-1302. Let's read some comments.
Y'all lucky he let y'all out of there. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. Could have fed y'all to the pigs.
Tiffany Barker said it. A New Jersey officer said, what are we going to do if Trump is out of office? He's all the hope us white people have. Shaking my head. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
Talked about that yesterday.
His example has brought out the true racists. Yeah, real talk, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Cass said they're really coming up with some crazy names for these racist people. Get that hooker ready for unemployment line. C. Johnson said, my guy comes through, says she lucky because had there been a real dude in there, or if I was in the store, I might have walked up on old girl. Demetrius said, people like that you have to ignore. I feel like she got exactly what she wanted to go viral, whether it was good or bad. And we've given her our energy. Stop giving people like that our energy and time. Agreed.
No doubt.
Tiffany Baker said this here. Cass said terrorist.
Barker.
I'm sorry, Barker. Cass said terrorist threat equals jail time with a stop off to Mickey D's Sosa before they take her ass to the big house.
No doubt. Caller from the 404. State your name where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dee from Dunwoody. What's going on?
What's up, Dee?
Dee from Dunwoody.
How you been?
What's good?
I'm good. Just been busy working.
Good to hear your voice.
I was calling. I just tuned in, and I was listening to your story. And trust and believe, Forsyth County ain't really changed.
Wow.
You know,
I believe
they see it that way. But I was calling to tell you about my story, like a few weeks ago. Not even last year, 2 years ago. A few weeks ago. Old white chick walk up to me and my sister. Now we go to this grocery store all the time. It's just like the Walmart neighborhood market or whatever. Out here in our area. So me and my sister, we go here all the time. And on this particular day, we went to the store because we had to go on some errands, and we had the kids in the car like literally all day. Like, you know how kids are. You leave kids in the car for 2 hours, drive there, and a 2-hour drive back, right? Y'all know how that go.
Antsy.
So we went to a favorite place of ours that we always go, so the kids can run out the thing, because the employees play with my kids too. Like, they literally run through the store like wild little animals. I'm not gonna lie. But the employees were playing too. Managers, the whole nine. So she gets annoyed because we're on an aisle and they're playing with one of the, I guess, you know, ones that move the cart. You know who I'm talking about? Like, cart people?
Yeah.
So he playing with the cart like, oh, I'm going to hit you. Oh, you know, I can't see you right now. And the kids are like, ah! You know, just running the store. Everybody's like, oh, you know, oh, that's just these kids. So she fires herself. She goes, don't you have an inside voice?
Wow. Don't you have an inside voice?
And then so my sister's response was, no, we don't. I said, let me get the hell out this aisle. Wow, the perfect hair brigade over here. I just took it like that. So we go a couple of hours over. My daughter was telling me about her bully and about her bully being friends with one of her friends. And I was telling her, you know, let this person, blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't, you know, I'm a Southern girl. I'm Georgia born and raised. So I'm not a quiet speaker. I don't go, well, honey, you know, you know, my conversation tend to be a little loud. So I'm like, baby, look, you can't tell nobody about their friend. You don't like her, that's good. But you can't tell another person about their friend, let them blah. You know, just explain it to her, the ins and out of how she can do things. This woman comes up to me and goes, how do you expect her to grow up to be respectful? First off, bitch. Excuse my language. I forgot this daytime radio.
Yeah. You okay?
Go ahead.
First off, I wasn't now, and I'm telling her about her friend. How am I telling her something wrong? How am I showing her to be disrespectful in life? Because I'm telling her life facts about, you know, friendship and how to maintain and how to keep her cool in a situation when your bully is hanging out with one of your good friends. How am I telling her anything wrong? But I'm explaining to her, and she goes up, how do you expect her to be a respectful young lady? And I said, excuse you? And she's like, look at you over here. And I said, look at me over here. I said, excuse you. I said, don't let the skin fool you because you don't know who you messing with. She told me they running around here like wild animals. As soon as she said wild animal, I almost ended up in jail because she felt like because I am and she didn't, because I have albinism, so, you know, it ain't like she probably knew right away that I was black, but she saw the black children.
Right.
And so she's like, she has no blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hold up. I said, first off, you don't live in my house. I mean, like, it took every ounce of my spirit, my soul, my everything to keep from pulling out my concealed weapon and shooting that in her head.
Wow.
I have a license I have concealed weapon carry, okay? And it took every bit to keep me from pulling that piece of steel out and blowing her brains out.
No, we don't
My
want
sister
that.
literally had to walk up and rub my back.
We don't want that.
I didn't curse at her. I held my tongue. But when I tell you it took a lot, Trump got these people out here thinking it's okay to approach anybody of color and tell them about themselves.
Wow. So
And now when I see people, I be like, be careful, lady, your Trump showing. Your Trump showing.
So my thing is,
I like that. I'm
glad
using that.
Yeah, I'm glad you practice restraint.
Yeah, then blow a brain.
And that's what we're talking
Thank
about
you,
today.
Jesus.
Because again, like the one instance, like I told you about, had to practice restraint. You had to practice restraint.
It's hard.
Oh no,
not easy.
I wasn't really practicing restraint because I was ready to do the dude in. And with my story, this is the crazy part about my story, and this is how it could be night and day. We in South because this all happened at a bar area of a hotel. I was in Myrtle Beach for Black Bike Week, so me and my partner we were down at the bar having something to drink. So another white gentleman walks in, you know, saying hi to everybody, blah. And me and my partner was talking, so he overheard ear hustling. So he's like, "What happened?" So I explained to him. So he's like, "What? We don't go for that. Where's this guy at? I'll take my gun and I'll shoot his head off. Like I'll blow his brains out." So he's like, "My kids are here and they don't need to see stuff like that." And I'm not. So now it done changed. Now I'm trying to calm this white man down.
Right.
Like no. You ain't got to go shoot him. It's already handled. You don't get, like this guy was hot. He was sincere. He was for real. We don't do that down here. You know what I'm saying? We're God fearing people.
Yeah, in the
We
South,
love everybody.
Yeah.
Blah,
In the
blah,
South,
blah.
people tend to mind their business, but you always got that one. You always got that one to think that they know they can tell you. Because right behind her, I jumped on another white lady that came right behind her who was genuinely being helpful,
Yeah.
but I almost ripped the woman a new one.
Wow.
And she was just trying to help me because she just walked up and I'm like, "Huh?" And she's like, no. She's like, no. She's like, I agree with you. I agree. I was just trying to help you find what you was looking for because you got upset and I didn't want you to lose track of what you was.
Right.
Jeez. But yeah, the racism thing is real. Like I said, it depends. Situational.
Well, D from Dunwoody, you know
Definitely
we love you here at
appreciate-
BKS.
yes.
We glad you're all right.
Yes.
Keep that temper composed.
Especially when
I'm
you're
trying.
brandishing your
I'm trying.
firearm.
Yes. Yeah, then definitely you got to see when you got children with you anyway. You got to control your temper.
Restraint, exactly.
You know, so
You do, and that's the one thing I always think about. I take my children everywhere I go, and I have to think about, do my kids need to see me get locked up? Do my kids need to always have a memory of me stomping a mud hole
Exactly.
and walking and drying somebody?
You're
Absolutely not.
You're absolutely right.
And you know what? Again, thanks for sharing that story. I
Yes.
think actually we're going to run the clip one more time for people that just came
Yeah,
in,
who might not have seen it.
so we could let them really know what we're talking about. Because I want to know, how do you handle yourself when you run into something like this? All right, so keep it
My
locked.
best
man.
advice is pray.
No doubt.
Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
All
The
right.
same.
All right, no
Yeah.
doubt, no doubt.
Bye-bye.
So again, how do you handle yourself when you are faced with blatant racism? What would you have done in this situation? We're going to run the clip, and this has been all over the news. This woman is about to, now they have her name and all the information. She's about to be
Let's
brought
flood
up
her
on some type of
Facebook
charges.
too. Let's shut her Facebook down.
Yeah, absolutely. Her Facebook is still active right now. And again, her name is Heather Lynn Patton. This is her. And here's the clip one more time.
Hate niggers!
Yeah, she's on drugs or something.
No, I just hate niggers! Fuck you, niggers! I hate niggers!
It's okay, we're calling the cops on you
I would
because you're disturbing
kill
everyone in
a
there.
nigger, but the law says I can't kill the niggers. If the law didn't say that I couldn't kill the niggers, they'd all be dead. Here's my license plate number. Nigger, 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 nigger. I hate niggers.
I'm gonna be honest now, man. I don't know how I would react. I mean, I wouldn't even do anything physical to her or whatever like that, but you know, because That's how a lot of people feel. It's funny. It's sad to say, a lot of Caucasians feel like she feel, and she's sitting there saying it. A lot of Caucasians will blatantly say, "I hate you," or "You're a nigger," or this, that. I heard it about Jews. I heard it about a lot of different races.
Yeah.
But my thing is, how do you handle it? How do you publicly handle situations like that? You know, we get like losers that call in all the time on the show.
Yeah.
And would be like, oh, niggers, you guys are niggas, or whatever like that. The word really has lost its luster with me to affect me to a certain way where I want to go up into somebody's mouth. But, you know, because, you know, I'm like 50 years old, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've heard it all before. I've seen it all before. So I handle things different. You know, I'm ready to choke somebody out from hearing the word. You know,
well, I ain't 50 yet.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. And then I'm part of this hip hop generation where
they use it regular.
Where you hear it on the regular. So like, you know, how do you handle these situations? Phone lines are open. Call in 646-233-1302. Let's read some comments and then I'm going.
Sandy has said, I don't understand why bikers still go to Myrtle Beach Black Bike Week. Those people down there been disrespectful to black people forever. They never got my money ever. Yeah, they have been. And it's funny you say that, Sandy, because actually the first year I ever went is when I realized how racist South Carolina actually is. Like for that weekend, that weekend brings in millions of dollars. So the weekend before is like a white bikers week where a lot of white people come and they tear the town up, but they welcome it. But for Black Bike Week, a lot of the businesses down there, they closed down for that week. I rolled in on a Thursday, off the road, 13 hours. We want something to eat. We driving down the main strip, trying to find a place to eat. Every restaurant we get to is closed. I'm like, what's going on? It's the middle of the day. So we get to finally, of all places, Denny's, where I didn't want to eat because, you know, the whole racist thing that was happening with them. So we starving, so we go to Denny's and be like, hey, everything's closed. So they say, oh, yeah. After today, we're closing down, too, until the weekend's over. So I'm like what? So that's how racist they are. They really don't want us down there. You know, but we bring in they need that money to survive. Those 2 weekends, they make the majority of their money in Myrtle. So, but... yeah, they hate us that much.
Caller from the 848, state your name where you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show.
Good afternoon. This is C. Johnson. From
Hey, C. How are you? Hey, welcome to the show.
Okay, so let me tell you about my story.
Let's go.
So, you know, it was, you know, afternoon traffic or evening traffic, and 2 lanes were merging. My car ended up in front of the person that was alongside of me on the left. So, you know, fine. Traffic's merging. I merge in. I'm in front of her. We come to a stoplight. She pulls alongside of me, rolls her window down, sticks her finger out, and says, "You nigger bitch."
Oh, wow.
Now when she said it,
wow,
I heard her, but I didn't hear her. So I began to pull off, and it clicked. I'm like, did this just call me? So I started to I followed her. So I got behind her. Now, where we were going, it was like it's only 2 lanes, so there was no cars coming down that left lane that I should not have been on. But I tried to get on alongside of her on her driver's side, and she swerved her car so that I couldn't. Then the oncoming traffic was coming, so I had to get right back behind her.
Wow.
Because I was so taken back, I didn't even know what to say. No one had ever called me that before. I was so taken back. So I'm like, get out the car. You know, I'm screaming, get out the car. Like, you don't have to say it in the car, get out the car. At that moment, it took me somewhere else. I had never felt like that before. I had to try to control myself. I followed her for probably like 5 miles.
Wow.
And then it clicked, like, I seen her on her phone. I'm not sure if she was calling the cops. I'm not sure if what she was doing, but I knew the end result wasn't going to be good.
Exactly.
Wow. I knew it wasn't. At the end of the day, I would have been wrong for following her, and I would have given her what she wanted. I would have been locked up.
Yeah.
Because I would have murdered. Well, no.
Yeah.
I would have hurt the lady. I would have hurt the lady.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had to really think about what was going to happen thereafter. But at the time, I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to do. We have to think, because
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, we're going to be in the wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because she absolutely was on the phone with the police. And she was
She
playing.
was.
She was playing.
I'm sure.
I got this black woman. She's following me. I don't know why she's following me. She's been following me for like 5 miles. I'm so afraid. Could you please hurry up? I guarantee that's all what was going on. So when they got there,
I'm sure
they probably had SWAT. You know, saying snipers, everything and everybody for you. Because she played the victim when she started the whole thing. Because that's what they do.
So I'm gonna ask you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna ask you a crazy question. See,
sheesh.
What would have hurt you more if she would have hauled off and slapped you in your face, or the words that she said to you? What hurt you more? What would have hurt you more?
The words hurt me more.
Mm.
The words actually hurt me more. Again, I was so taken back.
Mm.
I had never been called that ever in my life. Not to my face.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
A slap is a slap, you know. But words, they dig deep in your soul.
Yeah. Right.
You know, it's just a different feeling. I was so taken back. Like, what did I do to deserve that? We're merging traffic.
This, you know what? Just always talk about somebody's mama, though. Somebody mama always hurt. I said, just talk about somebody. You should have said, you know what? That's your mama. That would have hurt. She probably tried to run you off the road. Then you call her mama.
Yeah, because my mother's not black. She's not a nigger.
Exactly. Trust me. Did
you guys see the clip? The video of the little girl. They were in a park, and it was maybe a toddler. He maybe had been like 1 or 2,
mm-hmm.
and it was a young girl, maybe 6 or 7, and it was a little white girl, and she's calling. She was like, "You're a nigger. You're a nigger.
Yes,
you're a nigger."
I did.
So
see
the
that.
adults asking her,
"Yes,
why are we niggers?"
Yes.
And she says, "I don't know."
Exactly.
She said, "But you're saying that we're niggers, so why are we niggers?" She was like, she said, "He's like 1 or 2. He's a baby.
Yeah.
Why are you calling him a nigger?"
Yes.
She was like, "I don't know. It's something that she was taught. She doesn't even know what it means.
Exactly.
But she knows that the skin color is a nigger."
Is equated with that. Exactly. But trust me,
absolutely.
Trust me when I tell you about the mother thing. We had one of those callers call here one day, talking smack, and I said something about his mother and hung up on him, and he was hot. He done called us all kind of niggers and this, that, and the third, and thought it was funny till I said something about his mother. Then he want to shoot her. I'm gonna come there with my AR-15. I'm gonna shoot all of you. You don't talk about my mother. Knock it off, clown. But trust me, the mother thing will get him every time.
See,
so you ain't got to fight them. Just talk about their mama.
Go ahead, see.
I didn't know what to say. You know, at that moment, I was just angry, and I just wanted to put my hands on the lady.
Yes.
I didn't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
I was taken back by that comment.
Exactly.
So that makes you think, though, right? So it's like that's their first reaction for them to think that we're going to react savagely to anything.
But
well, if you want to get a savage out of us, that's what you do. Exactly. I agree. Yeah.
I was going to act savagely.
If you want to see me be a
savage. But
savage,
at the end of the day, I would have been the one locked up, not her.
Yeah.
My thing now. Again, I'm totally different now than I was back then. But my thing now is, if you don't put your hands on me, as long as you don't put your hands on me, I'm good. As long as you don't touch me, I'm good. Say what you want to. You could say, nigga, I could throw cracker back. We can go word for word.
But listen,
all day long.
Listen, and please never call them that. A military sergeant told me, white man, that doesn't mean anything to us. He said it's actually a compliment.
It's not derogatory.
It's the cracking of the whip.
Exactly. It's not derogatory to them. Exactly. That's not. It's
yeah,
not a derogatory
it's not at
term.
all. So don't call them that. Why would you give them that?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So I would never say that again. I don't know what else I would say, but cracker wouldn't be one of the things that I would say to them.
Right. Well, I'm glad you didn't beat that lady to a pulp and everything, because then people got to bail you out of jail. And again, like I said, on your post, you know what I'm saying? You get time away from your family. You possibly lose your job. You know, anything could happen behind it, and then you'll be looking back like, you know what? If I just would have drove off and ignored this would have never happened. So a lot of times
at the end of the day, it's words, and what can words do to you?
Absolutely.
But it's still hard though. It is.
It's
we
very
cannot tell a
hard.
lie. It's very hard. It's hard
Absolutely.
to do. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you called in and shared that on the Man Cave Show.
Yes, let me get back to work, guys. Have a wonderful day.
You do the same.
All right.
All right, take care.
Yeah,
no doubt. See, she was, she was gonna beat her ass, and then
man.
she thought about it and said, you know what, let me let it go.
She drove 5 miles.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a quick thought. 5 miles takes some time to drive. You laughing? I'm saying, go drive 5 miles after the show and see how long it takes for you to drive 5 miles.
I know.
So that was after traffic and stuff. It was like, you know what?
I get it.
She started to ponder. Yeah, I see this chick on the phone. She's probably calling the police, telling the police I'm doing this, that, and the third. When she started this whole
And
shit.
at the end of the day, who was it going to hurt more? That's how we got to start looking at these situations, man. And again, I know everybody hates the way how Dr. King handled things with a nonviolent thing. I get it. I get all of that. Just Malcolm handled things one way.
Yeah.
Dr. King handled it another way. But my whole thing is, it's like you have to look at it. Unless you, again, put your hands on me. Mm-hmm. You can say whatever you want.
But
just
the
don't
thing,
put your
here's
hands
the thing
on
about the nonviolence thing. I'm not against the nonviolence thing, but you can't always be nonviolent. When you have others who are being violent, and your answer to that is to, don't feed into what they're doing. Don't do what they're doing. The only thing that's going to do is leave you bloody, a bloody pulp. If someone is being violent towards you, I hate to say it, but you have to be violent back. That's the only way that you're going to combat it.
Right. I like what Ann said. Ann Benson said racism is a learned behavior.
Absolutely learned.
Tracy Abrams said the hit hurts me more because the person dared to touch me. Words from a stranger doesn't bother me because the person speaking means nothing to me. Tracy, I think you just recently hauled off and mashed somebody out too. You had an incident. Tracy, call in 646-233-1302. Yeah, I seen her. I seen a post from Tracy too. I think it was Tracy. She said she had to check somebody.
Well, in this day and age, that happens a lot.
She had to check somebody. Sandy said, nigga just took her job and now she pissed. She probably don't have a job now.
Probably a fact.
Yeah. True indeed. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Phone lines are open. Call in 646-233-1302. If you got a story where you met racism head on, all right, and then you had to show some type of restraint or whatever the case may be, call in. We'd like to hear it. 646-233-1302. You're on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. What's this right here? So Ohio jail video shows moment drone drops off phone drugs to an inmate. Really? That's how they doing it now?
That's how they doing it. High tech.
All right. So Ohio authorities released a video this week showing a county jail inmate in the facility accepting contraband that was dropped off by a drone. The surveillance footage taken at the Cuyahoga County Jail in Euclid on June 21st shows the man who's outside the recreation with other inmates as he starts wandering. Hold on.
Yeah, we can show the video.
Caller from the 240. State your name, where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show.
Hi, this is Tracy Abrams.
Hey,
Tracy, welcome to the show. What's going on?
Yes, I just relived this past Sunday. I'm in Target. I'm minding my business. I'm shopping. And this white woman is verbally abusing her son. So she's causing all this commotion. I turn around and look, and she says, what the, well, I don't know if I can cuss, but it was a lot of cursing. She said, what the hell are you looking at? Mind your own business. I will beat your ass also.
Wow.
That drove me crazy. And I said, now you're going to tell me what I can do with my own eyes. You're going to tell me where I can look. You're in control of my vision at this point. I said, come and I said, you got so much to say, but you're walking as you're saying it, because she's cursing me out, but walking backwards at the same time. So we get into a verbal confrontation, and a lady breaks it up. She just grabs me. She just tells me this person isn't worth it. Just walk away, leave it alone. It's hard for me to walk away from confrontations because, I do have a hot temper.
Okay.
So I walked away. I run into the same woman later on in the store. We run smack dab into each other. And she goes, "Oh, you're the bitch."
Oh.
And she just punches me.
Wow. Says she punched you?
Punches me.
Oh,
she
wow.
punched me dead in the chest.
Oh, wow.
And when she punched me in the chest,
Rap.
I went crazy.
Yeah.
And so I just proceeded to I just almost killed her.
Wow.
So it took 5 people to pull me off of her.
Wow.
But it drove me crazy because she touched me. Because, see, I could have argued with her all day. I have no problem just defending myself verbally. But to actually put her hands on me, I couldn't believe it. And she just punched me.
Wow.
She punched me with all her strength in the chest. And so we went at it, and I just...
The beauty of it all, when she tries to press charges, which she probably will, just know that Target has video.
No, she ran. She left the scene. So I stayed around. A police report was taken.
Okay, good.
Target did it. They did an incident report.
Okay.
And the loss prevention person who actually looks at the video wasn't there.
Oh,
and
wow.
they guaranteed me that they had taken footage of the entire incident, and I was supposed to call back on Monday.
Okay,
and when I called back Monday, they have no evidence of the fight.
Wow.
They said we fought in a blind spot.
Wow.
So they didn't capture evidence of the fight.
That is absolutely a lie. That is absolutely.
Oh, I know.
Tell you that is a lie.
So
they have cameras in that whole
So you mean
building.
somebody could go in that blind spot and steal whatever they want to steal?
They are lying.
And that's what I said. So I said, what you're telling me is I can actually go in that blind spot, open up my purse, and fill it up with merchandise. I can just steal from the store. You're not capturing it on video, or somebody could actually get assaulted. They could get assaulted in that spot, and you're not capturing it on video. They have no video. They guaranteed me they had video of her car pulling off in the parking lot of her license plate. So they told me they captured the video of the car. They just didn't get her license plate.
Oh man, she knows somebody.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows somebody in the store. Because I could tell you, those kind of stores, they have cameras everywhere on the floor. They have cameras outside. They have cameras wherever the employees are in the back, the stock room. Like, they have immense amount of cameras. There's no way that there was any blind spot in that place that they can't see. Wow. Well, had you hit her first, though, I guarantee you there'd have been footage.
Yeah, if you hit her first, there would have been some footage.
Oh, definitely. So I'm really considering like a lawsuit against Target.
I was just about to say that. Yes, I was just about to
I'm
say
not
that.
mad at you. I'm not mad at you
I
at
come
all.
to your store, I get assaulted by an irate customer, and then I want to press charges, and you don't have video. Yeah, this has caused me extreme. I'm having nightmares every night. I'm making up everything. I'm getting rich.
I might even go in there and get locked up just for your case. I'm gonna go right in that blind spot and put a few things in my pocket
and see what happens if they come
and
right down on you.
Yeah, see what happens.
Excuse me, sir. Could you come with me? Like this was a test. Wow.
It's totally insane. They said the only footage they have is of her leaving Target. They said, well, we have footage of her face. And so I said, what am I supposed to do with footage of her face?
Yes.
I don't know her name.
Exactly.
I don't know her phone number. I don't know her license plate. So that would take the cops to actually pursue it to find out who she is.
Yes.
I know Target.
Wow. Yeah. Well, let us know how you make out with that.
Yeah, I definitely want to follow
interested.
this. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just glad you're all right.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Okay, thank you.
Yep, thank
Bye.
you.
All right, Tracy, thanks
But
for
see,
sharing.
that right there, that whole story that we just heard is the danger of the Trumpians. Because they feel that emboldened now, that not only do they feel like they could say what they want to us, but they actually think that they could put their hands on us. See, what they don't realize is that we are not our ancestors. This is not the 50s, 60s, 40s where you got away with that. You call somebody a nigga and you smack them, or you do what you want to do. You go lynch them. Yeah, whatever. That is not going down there. You put your hands on one of us, and you best believe have life insurance ready. Because
it's a different era.
We're gonna try to our best to take you out of here.
It's a different era. And it's crazy right now with everything that's going on with Trump, because you already know they requested the impeachment inquiry already, and then now they even having a hearing today, I guess, with the guy that makes the decisions in regards to the whistleblower.
Okay.
You know, so you're talking about the Whistleblower Act and everything. They want to make sure that this person is protected before, you know, they take any type of stand or anything.
Yeah, man.
You know, and they got to. They
definitely have
so
to.
they got information on Trump, and it has to do with him talking to the Ukraine leader about getting some dirt. Yeah, the president of Ukraine about getting some dirt on Joe Biden.
Biden's son.
But that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, Joe Biden too.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe Biden. And so like now that this is come out and everything, like he's kind of shook. You know, he still got all his tough talk, but he's kind of a little shook because
he's admitted out loud too, though.
This person has actual evidence, and you see the headlines now with the Daily News.
Yeah,
it's crazy, insane in the Ukraine. It says the press for favor to dig up Biden dirt and chat with Kyiv leader, and this is crazy. Trump called transcript. So now, you know, dude is like, you know, now he's feeling the heat a little bit. Before it's like, whatever, with the Mueller report, this, that, I don't care about this. But now this is something that really hurt him. Because now you're conspiring against another American with a foreign country.
Well,
that's illegal.
It was illegal the first time with the whole report.
But this is blatant.
But the thing is that he actually admitted to it in an interview. He first said no, and then he said, yeah, I did. Of course I did. Yeah, I asked him that. So once he said that, the report was like, well, you do know that's considered treasonous. You can't do that, right? And he's like, oh, well, you know, he tried to, you know, being Donald Trump, tried to talk it off. So that's why I think he's really shook, because he didn't realize by him saying that is an act of admittance. Yeah, I asked another president of another country, another superpower or another power to, you know, dig up some dirt. Like what's wrong with that? Yeah, basically he did.
He snitched on himself.
And now he's like, holy shit, I said that out loud. Like, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud?
Yeah, crazy.
Man.
Crazy. On a lighter note, so you know now Samuel Jackson, that's my dude.
Yeah.
Partnered up with Alexa.
Yes.
You know Alexa.
Hey, Alexa.
Yeah. Hey,
What's
Alexa.
the weather like today?
Play the Man Cave Morning Show.
Yes.
But anyway, so Pulp Fiction, now they call it Pulp Diction. Samuel L. Jackson to voice Amazon's Alexa. Wow. Imagine him being the voice of Alexa. That's crazy. That's crazy. So interaction with Amazon's virtual personal assistant, Alexa, could soon become considerably more entertaining and profane after actor Samuel L. Jackson signed up to lend his voice to the device. The Hollywood star is the first celebrity voice to be rolled out on Alexa, in a feature that will be made available to users later this year for a fee, according to an announcement by the tech and retail giant on Wednesday. The Jackson feature will allow users of Alexa-enabled devices to interact with an AI version of the actor developed using the company's neural text-to-speech technology. Jackson is not the first celebrity to feature on Alexa, but previous celebrity voice features have relied upon pre-recorded audio. So this is going to be interesting. So imagine this, y'all. Imagine this.
When it first arrived from Amazon, I didn't know what it was. What is it?
You'll see.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Is it on?
Oh, it's always on.
Can it hear me right now?
Nope. It only hears you when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
My name's Pitt, and your ass ain't talking your way out of this shit.
Alexa, what time is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things. All you have to do is ask.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
Shut the fuck up, fat man. This ain't none of your goddamn business.
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Fuck, nigga, what the fuck you just doing with towel, man?
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Okay.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
You gotta get up.
It's Saturday.
Alexa, what day is it?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Yo, I might get Alexa. I said I would never get Alexa. I might get it just for Samuel Jackson. I ain't gonna front.
Funny.
I ain't gonna front. Let's read some comments.
Jesus. Thea Rock's on the check-in. C. Johnson said, LOL. Walter Pittman said, what the name of my wallet? Well, I'm talking about Pulp Fiction, what the name of my wallet. Before that, Phyllis said, for real smooth, I wish someone would touch me. I'm going to beat the brakes off their ass. I promise you, with a bunch of angry faces. Walter said, oh, wow, that's funny. That's funny. Phyllis said, oh, my God, now that's going to be funny with Samuel. And Sandy said, wait, what? LOL. But it will have an option to cut off the profanity if you don't want the profanity. It will be an option in that, so your kids won't be, hey Alexa, what's the temperature today? Mother effer, it's gonna be 85 degrees outside. Don't ask me no more. So don't be cussing out your kids. You'll be all right.
Now I want y'all to check out the conversation with this committee, right? So it's a Caucasian white woman. And it's an African-American man there on this committee, and they're addressing certain issues or whatever. But I want y'all just to pay attention to his face when she says something about black youth and police brutality. I just want y'all to pay attention to his face. If dude could have reached across the table and choked her out, he probably would have.
Yeah.
But just pay attention to his face during this committee meeting. All right? Here's the clip.
Told that we were living through an epidemic of racially biased police shootings of black men. This, too, is false. A study published this August in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences is just the latest research undercutting the media narrative about race and police shootings. It is the rate of violent crime. Also told that we were living through an epidemic of racially biased police shootings of black men. This, too, is false. A study published this August in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences is just the latest research undercutting the media narrative about race and police shootings. It is the rate of violent crime.
His face, bro.
He's like, huh? Like this B is crazy. Like, where you living at?
Yo,
What
he was
world
like,
is
hold
you
up.
in?
Stop the press. Stop the press. Quick story, man. Quick story. Kentucky couple forced their kids to live in deplorable conditions. Y'all got to see this clip, man. Y'all definitely got to see this clip. And let me read a little bit of the story before I run the clip. All right. So let me see if I can make this bigger so I can see it. Okay. So Elizabeth Gardenup, Spencer, and Jeffrey G., that's what I'm going to call him, Jeffrey G. Spencer, have both been arrested for refusing to go clean up. Damn. And wash their own asses.
Wow.
A deputy reported the living conditions, including stank trash all over the home, cockroaches, laughingly hysterical while infesting food. Wow. Throughout the home. Cockroaches having... They stupid. Cockroaches having sex throughout the home and no running water in the bathrooms due to cockroaches and mice clogging up the pipes.
Wow.
From so much rope and mice sex. Unfortunately, their children had to suffer through these harsh trailer trashy conditions, making them complete after failures as parents. Now, I seen the story on CBS News and everything, but here's a clip. Here's a clip of the whole situation. But look at the conditions though that they left their children in. So they arrested them for this.
Yeah.
Here's the clip.
Possession, and they say when they got there it was clear that the kids were just living in terrible conditions. They say the floor was covered with trash and spoiled food. Children from 2 to 12 were living in the home. 39-year-old Christopher Bowling and his wife, 34-year-old Brandy Bowling, were both arrested and charged with criminal abuse 3rd degree. That is a misdemeanor for children 12 and under. Social services were called and they took custody of the kids. According to that citation, police say the home had a horrible odor emitting from it and it was unfit for anyone to live in. In Laurel County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT. Possession, and they say when they got there it was clear that the kids were just living in terrible conditions. They say the floor was covered with trash and spoiled food.
Man, I mean that's wow.
That's beyond nasty.
They might as well just live in at the dump.
So they consider that is called abuse.
That is abuse.
That's abuse.
Absolutely. Crazy. Wouldn't you feel abused if you lived there?
Yeah.
If you had to sit there and live in filth and food and roaches,
yeah, that's
having
crazy.
Sex all over the place.
You stupid. Mice sex?
Mice sex?
Let's read the comments.
Phyllis has said, well, his face, though, and laughed my ass off. Sandy said he looked like he wanted to cuss her out, LOL. Kim Shree said, the only reason why I can't react the way I want is because I can't do jail. I don't want to look like the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. They won't let me bring my wigs, and I can't get my nails done. C. Johnson said, I think it's probably nasty as hell. It is, in fact, abuse. Yeah. Living like that is not.
Yo, that's crazy. And they had children, what do you say, 2 to 12?
2 to 12.
Yo, that's nasty. That's beyond nasty.
Yeah, man.
Did we ever do we didn't do the drone joint. I didn't see that yet.
Oh, yeah. We got to show the video for the drone. Yeah.
All right, so Ohio jail video shows moment drone drops off phone, drugs to inmate. Yo, I'm telling you right now, it's getting crazy out here. Ohio authorities released a video this week showing a county jail inmate in the facility accepting contraband that was dropped off by a drone. The surveillance footage taken at the Cuyahoga County Jail in UCIT on June 21st shows the man who's outside the recreation with other inmates as he starts wandering and staring up at the sky. All right, so Pete, this is the video.
Security video shows recreation time for inmates, but watch this guy, looking up, following something. He wanders around for 20 seconds. Then he grabs for something falling from the sky. Soon as it hits the ground, he covers it. Investigators say a drone dropped a phone and marijuana. Dropped that into the Cuyahoga County Jail Euclid complex. Happened in June. Not discovered until days later. A report also shows suspected drugs, phones, and other items previously found on the roof. This video just released to the I-Team. We showed some of you.
Wow. That's not good. You know, there's a new generation of people going to jail now, so they're going to find a way to do something.
Sheriff's deputies just finished the investigation into the drone delivery, sent the case to Cuyahoga County prosecutors.
Barbed wire at the top of walls and fences, that certainly won't stop someone from flying over and dropping something inside a complex. In fact, the I-Team has found lockups nationwide making headlines for incidents with drones. And that now has jailers talking about what they need to do.
If it happened there, it can happen anywhere.
Erie County Sheriff Paul Sigsworth. He says anyone holding prisoners has to be aware of this. Plus, in recent years, a drone dropped drugs into a prison yard in Mansfield. A drone crashed with drugs and hacksaw blades at a prison in Oklahoma. And security spotted a drone flying over a Pennsylvania prison, maybe trying to get a glimpse of celebrity inmate Bill Cosby. More and more cases.
You try to stay one step ahead as best you can. But again, that also goes along with learning from incidents that have occurred not only locally but also nationally.
Back in Euclid, notice no one reacted when that inmate saw a delivery from the sky. We're watching for criminal charges tied to this. Security video.
I said it, and I'll say it again. we got too much access to technology.
Yeah, technology.
I'm keeping it 100.
Yeah,
we got too much access. So as soon as y'all started, and little by little over the years, the government been having access to some major technology.
Yeah.
Every now and then they release it out to the public, to us.
They give it to us
use
about
it.
20 years after they've already had it.
In a lower version.
Yeah.
In
exactly.
a lighter version
Yeah.
of the technology that the military uses or whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
These drones, we shouldn't have access to drones.
Nope,
I'm keeping it
absolutely.
100. Because there's a lot of dirt and there's a lot of damage you could do with drones.
Mhm.
In the wrong hands, like Amazon, how they trying to use it, that's cool, dropping off packages. But you get it in the wrong hands, you could use it for a lot of evil-ish. I'm just saying. So I don't know what y'all think about that. There need to be some type of new laws when it comes to drones.
And they're making them better and better too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's read some comments.
Sandy said drones can drop guns too. They need to get on that quick. That's a fact. Babs is on the check-in. Sandy said idiots. Kim Shreve said clogging up the pipes. Thanks God I just had lunch. Phyllis said, how can anyone have their kids living like that? And Sandy before that said, but they say we are nasty. That's disgusting. Their kids need to be taken away. Hopefully a family member can take them. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Last story. We're gonna do one more. This is about what? Bernie Sanders?
Yes.
Okay, so this young man asked why he should support Bernie Sanders if he's against reparations for blacks, but approved it for Jews. So this is crazy. I know Bernie was your boy at one time, Smooth.
Yeah.
Still is? I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So a young black man has went viral after admitting Bernie Sanders lost his support after Bernie stated that he does not support black Americans receiving reparations, despite being in support of reparations cash payments for Jewish people. He also took issue with Bernie constantly reminding people that he marched with Dr. Martin Luther King, who is in fact 100% in support of reparations for black Americans. Now there's a video clip.
Yeah.
Let me just read the rest of this. Same thing.
Yeah.
All right. So here's a clip right here.
It's kind of hard for me to support him nowadays because I know that he voted for the crime bill and he likes to throw MLK's name around, but MLK supported reparations and Bernie's against it. So why should I support somebody who is against reparations for my people? But he supported reparations for Jewish people back in 2012 with the Holocaust Railroad Justice Act.
Well, Dr. Reed, I'm gonna let you handle it, then I'm gonna jump in. Yeah. I've got a lot to say about that.
Yeah. In the first place, the reason that Senator Sanders voted for one of the crime bills is sort of complicated because it has something to do with the violence against women program.
And the ban on assault weapons.
And the ban on assault weapons, right. But with respect to reparations,
It's kind of hard for me to support him.
Felt like I was on an episode of The Honeymooners.
Yeah, I'm about to say, whenever somebody start with
Humana. Yo, he didn't have no comeback.
He
for
didn't
that.
expect that one.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Young man hit him straight on.
Yeah, they wasn't ready for that question.
So I mean, he said he basically lost my support. Bernie lost my support because he was saying no reparations for black Americans, but he's ready to
Bernie's
give out
Jewish. He is Jewish, right?
Yeah, he was ready to give.
So of course he's going to give.
He wanted to give
his
reparations,
people.
to the Jews,
to his people.
So what do you do with that? If you was rocking with Bernie and you're a Bernie Sanders supporter, like what do you do with that?
I mean, at some point, these politicians got to realize, like I said, if you've done it for others, you're going to have to do it for us. Because it's not like we're going to stop asking. We're not going to forget about slavery like all white people want us to do. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, so you don't ask the Jews to forget about the Holocaust. You don't ask anybody else to forget about their travesties. So we're not going to forget about ours that went on longer than any other travesty in the world. So, it's going to have to be addressed at some point, and it's going to have to be paid out at some point. So I just feel like the American government needs to we figured out how to do it for other people. We need to figure out how to do it for the black race.
What's going on with your girl Cardi, man?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Cardi B recalls being sexually assaulted at magazine shoot. Photographer pulled his genitals out. I was so effing mad. Wow, yeah, I did hear about this. Yeah, everybody getting exposed now. You can't just pull out your genitals.
The casting couch is different.
Yeah, Cardi B recalls a photographer exposing his genitalia during a magazine shoot, and we got a clip of her talking about it. Here we go.
I will never forget how I went to shoot for this magazine, and like the photographer, he was just like trying to get close to me. Like, yeah, you want to get in this magazine? Then he pulled his out. I was so mad, and it's just like, this is crazy.
How do you handle it?
I was bugging. You know what? I'm out. And you know what's so crazy? I told the magazine owner, and he just looked at me like, so? And?
Wow.
When I see the Me Too movement, there's girls from the hood. I know that they went through the same type of treatment. Like, it will make you feel like you gotta do a certain type of thing. For the most bull.
Happens every day.
It happens really every day.
Does it still happen to you at this point in your career?
Oh, hell no. I put you on blast on my Instagram. I hope. But I'll violate.
I got a love-hate relationship with Cardi.
Yeah,
man.
Cardi crazy.
Yeah, she crazy, but listen. I guess basically what she's saying, sex workers have rights too, because a lot no, and the reason why I said that, I ain't trying to be disrespectful or nothing, but listen, it's known she was a stripper, she was a pole technician, right? Yeah, she was a pole technician, and just I see even with porn stars and all of that, they got rights too. So I guess listen, the average person, man, that's not a decent person that has a business or whatever, and he encounters somebody like Cardi B that he knows is a stripper.
Yeah, he's going to try to use that against him.
He's going to try to play on that.
Yeah.
So it's just like a porn star. If she's going for a regular photo shoot or whatever like that, she's just there to get her pictures taken.
Yeah.
But automatically they figure like, oh, she a porn star.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not saying that is right. I'm not saying that is right. But you got to kind of expect that if that's the line of business, you got to. That is the perception that you're giving out to the world. That this is you, this is what you do, this is my world, this is how I make money. So when people come at you that way, you can shut it down, but you should never be shocked or surprised by it. Like I honestly, by Cardi being shocked and or surprised by that, shocked and surprises me. Wow. As wild as Cardi acts and portrays herself, and I always talk about, I'm sucking it, I'm taking it, like that's all you talk about and portray. So for when the guy see you to take out his thing, he probably like, I got Cardi B, she probably gonna do this, that, and the third. He was absolutely wrong. Of course, he was totally wrong. Violation. But was she really shocked and surprised? She shouldn't have been shocked and surprised. She should have been like, dude, put the shit away. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm here to take a photo shoot. Knock it off. If that's what you think I'm here for, then I'm out of here. But to be like, I'm appalled. Like, he pulled out his, oh my God. Like, knock it off. Like, for real. Knock it. That's all you perpetuate and talk about. So that's how they're gonna come at you. Not saying that it's right, but I'm saying you have to expect that if that's the way that you portray yourself all the time.
Okay. All right. Let's read some comments.
Kim Sharif said, nope, Norm, not a pole technician, but a pole swinger.
Funny.
And that's the only new one at the second. But I mean, I get it. Nobody wants to be violated. And even when it came down to strippers, like, people would approach them a certain way when they're not at the club, and they like, something like, hey, I'm not working. Like, I'm not doing that. Some people can't separate the fantasy from reality. 'Cause that's all of that line of work. It's all fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Most guys, some of us went home with strippers, but most people didn't go home with strippers. You know what I'm saying? So it was a fantasy for most people. They got to be able to separate the two. But
all right. So earlier we asked the question: should I talk to my friends about my relationship? And I got 6 reasons you may want to reconsider it. All right,
Okay.
so we're gonna go through these real quick.
Yeah.
All right. So again, should I talk to my friends about my relationship, friends or family? All right. Number 1, your friends only see your side. Your friends only see your side. This is what they say. They
Hopefully,
said the
if you
first
got
and
good
most
friends.
obvious reason why you reconsider talking to your friends about your relationship is because they are only they are only going to hear your side. They are only going to hear about how your partner is being totally unreasonable and mean, and they are likely aren't going to hear about how you both might have contributed to the disagreement you have. It is. It's one-sided. So go ahead.
I'm going to disagree with that.
You going to disagree with it?
Yeah, because I've had people that came to me with stuff, and I never just said, "Yeah, man, you right, man," or either way, or if it's female, "Yeah, I know you right." You know what I'm saying? If the person did something wrong and they're telling me that in the story, I'd be like, well, you do know. So I guess it depends on the friend.
A good friend.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
It depends
a good
on if
friend's
it's
gonna be
if
like,
it's
no,
a good
P, you
friend.
shouldn't walk away or you shouldn't leave.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, man. She said what? Yeah, man. Kick it to the curb. There's a million women out there. Like, no, that's not a friend. A friend won't do that. An associate will do that.
All right. So number 2.
Yeah.
Your friends may give you terrible advice. So
Now,
that's another
that's
reason.
a fact sometimes.
Your
Yeah.
friends or family may give you terrible advice.
Yeah.
So
that would not agree.
Yeah. It says if your friends only hear one side of the issue, they'll probably give advice based on that one side of the issue, which is totally understandable. And if they do, that advice will probably be a little flawed based on the fact that they don't know the whole story. This is true. All right. They also may give self-serving advice. Sometimes without even realizing it. For example, if they're jealous that you are in a successful relationship, they may subconsciously try to sabotage it.
Wow.
On the lighter, more probable end, though, they could also give advice that would be geared towards seeing you more.
I've seen that happen.
Especially if you've been MIA for a little while.
I've seen that happen.
You know how some friends get jealous that you in a relationship now and you don't spend
You
as
ain't
much
hanging
time
out
with
like you
them,
used to be. Yep.
whatever. So when you ask for that advice, relationship advice, they be like, I think you spend too much time with him.
Yeah.
You need to get out more, girl. You need to do this. You need to do that. Whatever. You might be like, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
All along, they setting you up.
Yeah.
Because they want to see you more.
Yeah.
All right. So if you just joined us, we talking about should I talk to my friends and family about my relationship? All right. And this is 6 reasons you may want to reconsider it. All right. We on number 3. Number 3 is your friends may not want to be in the middle. Your friends may not want to be in the middle. The simplest reason to think twice about talking to your friends about your relationship is, well, because they may not want to hear it. If things are going badly, but your friends know and love your partner, they may not want to say anything harmful and be put in the middle.
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
That's a good friend.
All right. No matter what the situation, though, constantly talking to your friends about your relationship problems can put them in an awkward spot that they may be really irritated to be in. Try not to put them in that spot. All right. Number 4, your friends could develop a really negative view of your partner. All right. This is what we said
That's
before.
a huge one. Yeah.
Yeah, your friends may develop a really negative view of your partner. Let's be honest. Even though some of us share the good things in our relationship, most of us only talk to our friends about our relationships when things are going wrong. And if your friends hear about things going wrong again and again, they'll start to develop a negative view of your partner, and that will really suck. All right. So no matter how great your partner is, as long as you keep talking to your friends about the problems in your relationship, your friends will keep seeing your partner in a negative light. And then when you want your friends and your partner to get along, you'll wonder why they actually hate each other. Don't create this drama. Instead, just keep your friends out of your relationship issues. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Number 5. It could keep you from talking to your partner about issues that come up. Yeah. If you always telling your friends.
Exactly. If you know you're going to run back to somebody and the drama.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it could keep you from talking to your own partner about issues that come up. And this is a good one. Let me see. What
It's a good list.
Yes. When you talk to your friends about a problem, you're having, they might help you solve it. If they do, you might feel good about your relationship and not feel the need to talk about the problem anymore. What's the problem with this problem? Well, that you never talk to your partner about it. All great relationships are built on communication and by talking to your friends instead of your partner. You take that communication away, even if something has been resolved, you should still be talking to your partner about it so they can be clued in about what's going on in the relationship. And last but not least, it might weaken your relationship. If you're always talking to your family and friends about your relationship problems, it might weaken your relationship. All right? So the most important reason not to run to your friends and family about your issues in your relationship is because doing so can weaken it. This goes back to my desire to keep my marriage sacred. My husband and I, and there's somebody explaining it, my husband and I didn't want to let other people in to see the vulnerabilities of our relationship because other people aren't us. They don't know how much we love each other. They don't know the intricacies of our emotions, and they don't know how much we value our marriage. They don't know these things. All right. In some way, opening up your relationship to other people's thoughts and judgments has the ability to weaken it. It adds cracks in your relationships that don't need to be there. So go out of your way to keep your relationship sacred and take care of your issues with your partner, not the rest of the world.
Wow, that's a big one. Definitely clap that up.
All right? So now y'all heard it.
Yeah, I heard it here.
All right? So we gave y'all 6 reasons why not to involve your family and friends in your relationship. All right? And it's a great show today.
Yeah, definitely a great show. Clap that up.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to everybody that chimed in.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that called in and everything. We'll be back tomorrow for the Man Cave morning / afternoon show. And we want to thank everybody, man, for rocking out with us.
Yes.
Don't forget, it's going down this Friday, TGI Fridays, the official Friday Night Live, the happy hour mix. We're rocking everything from the classic to the current. This Friday, come on out and just have a good time, man. They got half-price appetizers, some drink specials, and some good music by BKS1 Radio. Yours truly, I'll be on the set rocking out. DJ Storm, known in general, my man Smooth P. Shout out to DJ Jess, DJ Big H, DJ KT, DJ Sassy, all the team, the squad, and everything. Just come on out with us this Friday and have a great time with us, all right? We rocking from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Sometimes we start a little earlier, so make sure you get there, get your spot and everything, and just have a good time, man. Celebrate life. Come on out with us, all right, for Friday Night Live, the happy hour mix, all right, TGI Fridays. You already know. All right, we're going to have some fun this Friday, man. We're going to have some fun, all right? And don't forget, listen, make sure y'all go check out the production, A Cancer Survivor's Story. That's October 5th. It's going down. Brought to you by Styletainment. If you want free tickets, you see them tickets is like $40 and $60. You want free tickets, call in right now before we end the show. We about to end the show right now. But call in right now and answer one trivia question. We're going to give you 2 free tickets. So you can take your girlfriend out. You can give the tickets away to somebody. You can take your boyfriend out. Fellas, you can take your lady out. But it's going to awesome production in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All right, brought to you by Styletainment. It's called A Cancer Survivor Story. It's going to be at the Mary Birch Theater, Essex County College, 303 University Avenue, Newark, New Jersey. And again, please join us as we salute survivors. This is an awesome production, man. Off Broadway, right here in Jersey. All right, so call in right now. Going to give you like 10 seconds. If not, we'll see you tomorrow morning. 10 seconds. We're going to count it down, man. You got 10 seconds to call in and get these tickets. 10,
9,
8, 7, 6. We'll wait for the delay.
5,
4, 3. We'll wait for the delay. 2,
1,
0. All right, so y'all didn't call in. We gave y'all the number 646-233-1302. All right, so we're going to see y'all tomorrow, man, on the Man Cave morning / afternoon show. All right, peace and blessings, man. And remember, this show is never about us.
Because it's always about you.
Because
you are the next best kept secret. And we love you guys.
Ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
Peace.
We out.
We out of here.
Friday Night Live, y'all. Make sure you're in the building.
Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. It's D.L. Hughley. Listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. It's D.L. Hughley. You listen to the Man Cave.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio.
Hey, it's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the beautiful Garcelle Bouvet.
I'm paying you later. Hey, I'm the queen of comedy, some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming up. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio.